I feel like lately I've been seeing everybody buying like an old bed sheet and then thrifting it and turning it into like a beautiful like skirt or dress or just like anything. And so I decided I needed to get on this bandwagon. So I went to the Goodwill the other day and then I bought this really cute sheet that was only $5. I'm so excited for today because I'm finally sewing. This is my first thing I've ever sewed aside from like some pillowcases when I was like 14. But I have this sheet. I think it's a queen or a full, and it's also fitted. So I have lots of fabric, so we don't need to worry about running out of sheet, but I want to make a tiered skirt, like a tiered maxi skirt, because I've watched lots of videos. Well, I've watched a decent amount of videos about what a good like first thing to make is, and everyone says that's pretty simple, and I really wanted to make something that's closed, so that's why I decided on a skirt. Basically, I'm pretty sure all you have to do is cut out like 4 rectangles and then sew them together. It's like this huge sheet. Like, I feel like that should definitely be enough for a skirt. I got this from Goodwill for like $5 and I washed it already. I'm so excited to make my own clothes. So that's where we're at. I'm also moving my sewing desk into this room. But my husband's in the shower, so we have to wait for him to get out because I can't move the desk on my own. I tried. I'm gonna look up the measurements for like the skirt and stuff, and then I'm gonna cut it out. I think it's 4 rectangles, like I said earlier. So we're gonna figure that out. So I'm so excited. I think I got all the measurements. I have them right here. I'll put them up on the screen if anybody wants to like use the exact ones I used. I'm not sure if they're correct. I'm following this video. I'll put it in the description, but basically she gives you like the equations you need to do to like get the right measurements. That's what I just spent my time doing. I'm not sure, like they seem, I wish that she showed hers as an example so I could know like what to base mine off of, but they seem a little crazy. But now I guess I'm just gonna take these measurements and cut up my sheet. I mean, I figure it might be too big, but that's better than being too small, because that way we could like go back and you can always make something smaller, but you can't make something bigger. That's what my mom always tells me. Now I guess I'm gonna cut the sheet and then we'll keep watching the video to see where to go from there because I'm not really sure. Okay, I got my measuring tape though. I'm gonna start with the bottom because I want to use the hem because that's what she did too. So 96.2. Well, crap. Oh, this is hard. I'm definitely feeling like I have my measurements wrong because that whole sheet is the length of the first layer of the skirt. Not really sure about that, but I guess we're just gonna keep going. Ooh. There's our first layer of the skirt. And let me tell you, it is definitely not cut even. So hopefully that doesn't matter too much, but look how cute that's gonna be. That's the bottom part. I was not expecting that this was gonna need so much fabric. Like, I still feel like I maybe did it wrong. But also good news, the $4 fabric scissors, they work amazing. Literally so good. So I guess we're gonna do the next measurement now. This is a lot of work. Okay, so we have all of the fabric cut out, but that didn't take too long. And I think it is a good amount for my best guess. Also, the good news is we have a ton of fabric left over, so we'll definitely be able to make more with this material, which is good because I like love this pattern so much and I was like wasting it on the first thing I made, you know? Now we have a lot more learning to do. I need to know what the first step is, and I need to know how to do everything with my sewing machine because I do not know anything and I need to know the stitches. I think we're gonna start with the smallest one, so I guess I'll find that one. Okay, that's the smallest. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep watching that video I was watching, even though it's only 5 minutes, and I feel like she spent most of the time telling us the measurements, so I'm a little bit worried that it's not informative enough, but we're gonna keep watching it. Okay, I think you do everything inside out. So she said match these together and then sew. She said overlock them. I don't have one of those, I don't think. So she also said zigzag is good, but also that is not an even cut at all. So we're off to a rough start. Oh dear, this is hard and I'm like sweating. I guess I probably should have cut them a little bit more even. I mean, what the heck happened there? That is so far. Oh my gosh. Let's try and figure this out. I watched a little bit of a video I'm just gonna try it, and I'm gonna try it with you guys on so you guys can witness the first sewing ever. My machine is not on yet. Okay, turn it on. And then I think I threaded that right. I feel like you guys need a different angle. Is that a more interesting angle so we can see how this goes together? Look how uneven that is. That's gonna be bad. I hope that inside out is the right way to go. That, and then I think you put your needle down. All right. And I've never sewn on the zigzag method before, so let's see how this goes. Okay, and I don't know if you're supposed to go back and forth. I just realized I didn't do that. Normally, I think you're supposed to. Like I said, I've sewn pillowcases before, so like I know the very basics of sewing, not like anything else. I feel like that doesn't look zigzag. Wait, how do I put up the foot? Okay, and then there's a little knife there. Oh, and the bobbin worked. Yay. That went pretty good. It doesn't look zigzag to me at all, but it does look sewn. And I'm not sure if I think I should have gone back and forth on that, but oh well. You live and you learn. Maybe should I do that right now? Down, needle down, go. And then backwards. Okay. I think I'm pretty good at that, if I do say so myself, which I know that was like the simplest thing ever. Look at that. I mean, there's nothing really to see, but that's good. Okay, so now we're gonna do the next step of the video. So let's watch the video and find out more. I got the whole thing pinned, which I definitely think that's more than 1.5 inches. Here, let's do a little measuring. That's what she said to fold it to. 1 inch. Oh, it's only a little bit more. It's like 2 inches. So yeah, that's, And then I think you're supposed to put it really close, or so really close to like where these needles are. So yeah, pinning this was actually way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Like my hands were like, ugh. So now we're gonna sew it. So I guess I'll put you guys back here. Here we go. I cannot see very good. And I don't know how close to the edge I am, but this is as close to the edge as we're getting. Oh, and I need to put it to straight. I don't know. I think maybe, here we go. Okay, I'm 100% going off the thing. Oh, and I forgot to do, okay, let's go backwards. Ah, dang it. I think something's going wrong. Okay, I'm gonna just cut these. I don't know. I feel like they're causing more harm than good. So that didn't go really that great, but it didn't go that bad either, I feel like. So we're gonna put these back out, and then we're gonna start again. Second time's the charm. Okay, this is going good. Oh, my mom's calling. Okay, so we just had a travesty with our last little thing. We gave up on this because I realized that like half the thread wasn't connecting, so it just was looking terrible. So then I started seam ripping it to redo it, and then I got a giant hole in this. So that was terrible, but I actually think it was for the best because then we got to practice a little bit on this, and now when we're actually starting the skirt, it's going better. So I just cut out a new piece, and then I just sewed the edge, and it's looking amazing so far. So that was actually a blessing, I think, that happened, because now I'm feeling more confident, and I think that the skirt will look better now as well. And I also fixed my bobbin because I think that's what was wrong, and then I called my mom and she was like, oh yeah, that's definitely your bobbin. So but now we're gonna do the fold over to do the elastic, because that's what we were working on when everything went to crap. We're gonna try again. So it's a 1/4 inch fold over, and I literally spent so long pinning it, and then it all was terrible. So it's fold over and then fold over again. And I think that the measurements don't matter that much for this part, but I'm trying my best. I also think it's nice to have an iron, because then you could like iron it. That also seems like a lot of extra time, because I do have an iron, but I'm like, yeah, doesn't seem worth it to me. I will say, I feel like it's not as bad messing up sewing versus crocheting, which is what I'm used to, because crocheting, if you mess up, that's like hours of work that like you have to redo. But this was like 20 minutes of work that went to waste, so it definitely doesn't hurt as bad. I'm actually so frustrated right now because my freaking skirt or whatever thread keeps like bunching up like on the other side. So like on the top it looks fine, but then when I flip it over it's bunched up. You can't see because I just ripped it all out. So then I was like, okay, let me get a different piece of fabric and I'll do some practices. So then I get a different piece of fabric, I fold it over exactly how I have been, and it works literally perfectly. Both sides look like amazing. Then I'm like, okay, I'm just like, it's just been a fluke. So then I go again. Nope, immediately it starts making this weird noise. And so then I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound right. So I take it off, whatever, rip out the strings. Then I do it again. Weird noise. Now this time it's like all held there. So then I'm like yanking it to freaking get it off. Like I do not know what the heck is happening, but I'm about to quit sewing and I haven't even made a single thing yet. All the thread is all the way up here. I do not know what is happening, but I do know I'm fed up and I'm also very hot, which I know that is a problem I can easily fix. Oh, it's because of that. That was like stuck. The freaking thread up here was stuck. So we fixed that. Okay. Over, down, up, down. Maybe we're back on track now, but literally. Okay, let's try this again with you guys here. You guys are my good luck charm. I was hoping to finish the skirt today, but honestly, with how slow of a start we're off to, I am not sure if I will be finishing the skirt today. Okay. No, look at this. Ugh. I genuinely have no clue what is going wrong. Do you see that? Ooh. Like, what is happening? Is it the bobbin again? Maybe the bobbin thing came out. Let's fix that. The most annoying thing is that it's working when I am doing it on different fabric, and then when I bring back this one in, it's like, nope. We know this is your project, so we're not gonna let it work. I'm just like, if I can't get a basic stitch done, then I don't know how I'm gonna learn to gather and do all that crap. Okay, literally, can you see like how I can't even pull that out? I think I'm done sewing for today, sadly, because I was really looking forward to this. And I might try again later tonight, but genuinely, I at least need to go eat something because I am about to never sew again. Like, what is going on? Oh, can you guys see that? And then it's annoying because it's not like seam ripping is very fast. So every time I freaking do that, this was supposed to be easy. I do not know what to do. Okay, so I have just been practicing sewing on this little like scrap piece from the top, and I finally got one strip. I can't find it. Oh yeah, I finally got one strip that like turned out perfectly. So I think I might try the skirt again, that like actual real skirt again. I don't know, this is just way harder than I thought it was gonna be. I went kind of slow and I changed the tension and I figured out the bobbin and the thread. I think we should be good. I don't know if it's user error or, I mean, it's 100% user error, but I don't know if it's just like my fault or if it's a little bit of the sewing machine as well. Oh, I think I'm pulling the fabric the wrong way, because am I pulling it this way when it should be going that? I think so. Wait, if that's it, yeah, it should be going that way, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's try this right here. Oh my gosh, if that is it and I just barely realized it on camera, then that's actually unbelievable. Here we go. Okay, so everybody said it's very important to put the foot down, which I've been doing, and it's very important to put the needle down, which I've also been doing. Let's check and see. Okay, it looks pretty good. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's good enough, so we're gonna keep going because I do not want to have to do the backwards thing again. That stresses me out. Let's check again. Oh my, okay, there's a little mistake, but that's okay. It looks literally perfect though. Like, can you guys see? Look at that. That is amazing. Okay, I think it was genuinely that I was pulling it the wrong direction. So I am actually the biggest idiot on the planet. Oh, this feels so good. I like sewing. What a time to be alive. And going this direction makes sense too, because then these are coming towards my fingers. The other way, it was the pokies coming towards my fingers. I mean, how did I not put it together just on that alone? Okay, it only took 25 years, but we finally got the freaking first part done. There's some parts where it still is like not great, but I'm like, whatever, we're taking what we can get. This is my first sewing project. So also I'm just cutting off the flyaway strings. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but so now we have to weave the elastic through. And so she said, the girl in the video has to do the elastic 2 inches smaller than your waist. So that's my waist, so I guess 2 inches smaller than that, but I don't know, it feels like it might not be that comfortable if it's pulling. Okay, let's see, there's that, and then there's that. So then 2 inches smaller than that is right there. Okay, yeah, that's probably good. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that then. And then you're supposed to thread it with a paper clip, I guess, which luckily I have some from my sewing kit from Dollar Tree. So that's awesome. Oh, I'm just so happy that I like actually made some progress. I was literally starting to think, I was like, crap, I'm never gonna learn to sew. I'm feeling confident again, even though this was like literally just a basic stitch and I struggled with it so much. So I am a little worried for when we have to like do the pulling, you know? So I left a gap right there. I left it on my seam, which I feel like was kind of smart of me. So also this is going really bad. People make sewing look so freaking easy. Okay, so I got the elastic all the way through, and literally I got it all the way through and then I let it go, and so then it went like halfway back through, and it didn't have the safety pin on it. So that was kind of a hassle, but I got it back. So now I'm going to sew this together, I guess. I don't know, she doesn't really show how she does it in the video, so I'm just gonna try my best, and so far my best hasn't been that good, so everybody say a prayer for me. Okay, yeah, that didn't go great, but I think it is sewed enough. Oh my gosh, is it twisted? Oh my gosh, I'm a moron. It's twisted. Okay, well, I guess good thing that didn't go very good because we're gonna be doing it again anyways. Oh, so many things, so many things. We have officially finished this skirt. Not this skirt. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking of finishing it right here. But the first layer of this skirt, I'm a little worried it's not gonna fit on my waist. I know I was saying that it's definitely going to, but like, might be a little fitted right there on my hips. So that's gonna suck if it doesn't fit. Okay, I'm gonna keep going on trying to figure out the next. I'm hoping it picks up now that I figured out the direction it needs to go, because like the sun is literally setting. It's 4:40. But yeah. Okay guys, I tried on the first layer of the skirt, it fits, so we are officially on to the second tier, which is so exciting. So it basically starts the exact same as the last one. We put it inside out. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be doing it all inside out. I'm not positive, but so we put it like that, and then we sew the ends together, and then we start with doing the different like stitches, or like the loose stitches, so that we can gather it. I don't know, I'm really nervous about that. Since I struggled with just the regular stitches, I think that I'm really gonna struggle with trying to gather it. I just finished sewing like the second tier on, so I don't know if I sewed it on right. Oh no, there's a little hole. Okay, but aside from that, actually, look at that. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look, oh my gosh, are you guys impressed? Look at that. That literally looks so amazing. Is that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's like definitely some parts that I could see some flaws, but it's like my first ever sewing thing. So I'm gonna turn it back inside out and then fix the little spot where there's the hole. Not really sure what happened there. I guess I must just not have sewed like on track. That literally was so amazing. I just fixed that little hole, and honestly I was planning on stopping sewing once I finished this tier, but now I'm like, I feel like I should just keep going because I'm so close to being done. I don't want to forget what I've learned so far. Oh, I kind of just want to finish it and see how it looks at the end, you know, like have the final product. I hope it looks cute on. Oh my gosh, look how cute this sheet literally is. So cute. I'm going to keep going with the skirt. I think the bottom tier I'm gonna even be able to do even better, because the second tier was a little bit confusing for me. I figured it out, but it was still like hard. But I think the third tier will actually go by pretty fast, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I was literally just in the final stretch of this stupid skirt. I had like 5 more inches to go, and then my bobbin ran out and I didn't realize it. So, okay, maybe like a foot left to go. So now I have to figure out how to thread my freaking bobbin, which is kind of a bummer. Like, that's not the worst thing in the world, you know, like at least it didn't start doing that stupid thing it was doing earlier. Hopefully it looks good. I'm a little worried about this one. I think I have finished the skirt, because thank the good Lord we don't need to hem it, because, wait. Oh no. That looks a little bit bad in the back. There it is though. Does it look cute? I can't tell. I think so. I mean, you can definitely tell it's like it was a newbie that made this, but it looks pretty cute. Okay, I'm gonna try it on. I'm not gonna show you guys though yet because I might either have to line it, or if I don't have to line it, I'll show it to you guys tomorrow in the good light. Honestly, once I figured it out, the sewing didn't take that long. Okay, it is kind of long. It's long. Okay, I'm gonna try it on. Then I'll give you guys a full review. Are you ready to see the final product of the skirt on? I'm wearing it right now. So the grand reveal. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! It actually turned out so cute. It definitely is a little long and I could hem it, but I don't know if I'll actually ever wear it. So I haven't hemmed it yet. Maybe someday I will. But also I kind of like that if I like wear it with heels to like church or something, then it will be like the perfect length, you know? For like suede. But also this is like just a more casual way to wear it with like a graphic tee, because honestly I don't really know how I'd wear it. I didn't think that far in advance. I'm thinking of making a matching top for it, so then I can have a whole little like dress almost, but a skirt and a top. But also I would kind of liked it more low-waisted, but I don't know. But it turned out so cute, and I actually am not even gonna line it because it is a little see-through if you look really close, but like even with like the light, I don't feel like it's actually that see-through. Like I would never notice unless I was like really looking super close. So I'll just always wear white underneath it. I genuinely cannot believe how easy it was. I mean, I say that now, even though like last night I was literally dying trying to do it, but it was actually really easy. It was actually pretty easy once I figured out how to sew, kind of the way the sewing machine works. Basically this just like built my confidence. Like I literally feel like I can make anything, and I keep like looking in the mirror with it and I'm like, wow, this is so cute. I cannot believe I made this. Like I am amazing. Hopefully my head doesn't get too big from learning to sew. I was like a little bit sad to use this like super cute fabric on the skirt, but actually I think it works perfect for the skirt. Like I can't picture it on anything else. Anyways, if you made it this far, I love you guys and thanks for watching.